Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel again. This is S with Sidz. So today's session is about for light, reflection and refraction, class 10th, physics chapter number 1. Authentically it is chapter number 10, but for physics this is the chapter number 1. And here in this video you are going to meet excellence with elegance. So hope for the best. Without wasting any time, let's begin our session. So in today's session we are going to cover a lot of things related to the introduction part of light, that is reflection and refraction. Okay, so let's begin. Light is a form of energy that produces the sensation of vision. That means the things we see, we touch, we feel, it's a kind of sensation, right? And which enabling us to see the objects by reflecting of them. Simply, or in make it more simple words, light is a form of energy. Clear? And through which we are going to see something. See means we are going to visualize something. It's a kind of sensation of vision, and through which it enables us to see the object by reflecting of them. Clear? Second point, it acts as an electromagnetic wave, and these things we are going to study in class 11th and 12th. Clear? So right now it is not even important precisely, but simply you just remember that it acts as an electromagnetic wave. But most important part is here, light travels in a straight line. Because of this line, it is also known as rectilinear propagation. You must have come across in class 8th. There was a chapter also about light, and by that time you must have read light travels in a straight line. And because of this movement, it is also known as rectilinear propagation. And most importantly, does not require a material medium for the propagation. And now coming to the speed of light, and the speed of light goes 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second in vacuum, or even some reference book you are going to see in air also 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. I hope this is clear. Now coming to differentiate between the objects of luminous and non-luminous objects. Luminous objects means what? The objects that emit their own light. That means they will produce their own light. It could be sun, it could be bulb, it could be anything which can produce their own light. Now coming to non-luminous objects. Non-luminous objects means what? They simply reflect the light from other sources, whether table, moon, etc, etc, etc. Clear about this point? So our topic is about some of the natural wonderful phenomena which are associated with the light, such as image formation by the mirrors, twinkling of stars, the beautiful colors of a rainbow, bending of light by a medium, sky appears blue. So these are a couple of natural phenomena that we are going to discuss in this particular chapter and also upcoming chapter. Hope you understand. Now coming to the biggest confusion of light chapter. Whenever teachers are telling you in your school, in your tuition or anywhere, they must have tell you, by the way, light always behaves a particle nature, so does as a wave nature. I hope this is clear. Now coming to the actual confusion part. If an opaque object on the path of the light becomes very small, light has a tendency to bend around it and not work in a straight line. And that's why this is called diffraction of light. What's called? Diffraction of light. And whenever light line treatment with optics, we can say that it always travels in a straight line. So here the straight line treatment of optics using basically fails, because right now the concept has been diffraction. It is not even reflection, not even refraction, it is simply diffraction. Now the light is thought of as a wave. Light often behaves somewhat like a stream of particles. These are the two most important lines. Light is thought as a wave, so as particles. So the confusion has been right. Most of the scientists have been confused. What must be the nature of the light? Whether light is a particle or light is a wave or what it is. The confusion continued for some years till the modern quantum theory has been arrived. So by that time it has been concluded that light is neither a wave nor a particle. So simply The new theory reconciles us, by the way, the particle properties of light with the wave nature. So whatever the property of light, it will be the particle but having some wave in nature. So light shows both particle and wave nature. So the final conclusion is light has both the nature, that is our particle nature, so as the wave nature. In your topic or even class 10th, we are going to study only the particle nature, not about the wave nature. And wave nature we are going to study in class 12th. That is a separate chapter, that is wave optics. Now coming to our topic. Our topic is about reflection of light, which is by spherical mirrors, refraction of light, which is by lens. And all these natural phenomena occurs during the straight line propagation of the light. I hope this is clear. Understood? Now coming to reflection of light. Reflection of light means what? The phenomenon where light rays strike a surface and bounce back into the same medium. Most importantly, let me tell you reflection of light. From here actually your chapter begins. Let's say this is a surface, A point to B point, and here let's say the point is basically O. If any of the ray light incidenting at the point O, this is called incident ray, shortly known as IR. From this particular surface, it will again bounce back. This is called reflected ray. Which ray? Reflected ray. By that time, there is an imaginary line. This is called normal. What is called? Normal. And this is perpendicular line actually. This is called reflection, nothing else. For reflection, there is a medium required, there is a surface required, a ray has to be bounced from where it has been incident. Between the incident ray and the reflected ray, there is an imaginary line, this is called normal, and there is some angle between incident ray to normal and normal to reflection ray. So these two angles are called angle of incidence and angle of reflection. And from here we have arrived two laws of reflection. What are the two laws? First law, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal at this particular point of incidence, all of them, these three, lying on the same plane. This is the first law. Second law, this angle of incidence is equal to this angle of reflection. That means the angle of incidence always bears the same amount of value to the angle of reflection. I hope this is clear. This is about the two laws of reflection. Now coming to note part. These laws of reflection are applicable to all type of reflecting surfaces, including the spherical surfaces. That means whether you are talking about mirror reflection, spherical reflection or specular you can say, otherwise diffuse reflection, in all of the possible conditions, these laws are valid. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now coming to image formed by a plane mirror. This is one of the most important topic already you came across in your class 8th. Now I'm going to explain again in detail. Image formed by a plane mirror. Simple thing. Let's say this is a mirror. Let's say this is a mirror and you are standing here. Okay, and your image will be formed behind the mirror due to virtual. So let's say this is our plane mirror, and what are the properties actually formed by a plane mirror? That is our topic. What is your height? The same height of the image will be obtained. That means height of object is equal to height of image. At what distance you are standing from the mirror, the same image will be formed behind the mirror, also the same distance. That means object distance, that is your u. If you don't know, let me tell you. Object distance is represented by the symbol u. Okay, is equal to image distance, that is our v. So 2 points I said. Height of object is equal to height of image. Object distance is equal to image distance. Third point, if you show your right hand, it will show your left hand, the mirror. and this is called lateral inversion. What is called lateral inversion? Because of lateral inversion, ambulance has been written in the opposite way. You must have seen in some ambulance it is written in opposite order. If you don't know, I will give you some question on that basis. You will easily understand. Okay, so three properties we have discussed. Height of object is equal to height of image, object distance is equal to image distance, and the third one basically lateral inversion. And most importantly, if you standing like this, the image also standing like this. That means it is virtual and erect. So these are the 5 properties of plane mirror. One more time, height of object, height of image will be same, object distance will be same as to image distance. Next, lateral inversion, if you show your right hand, then it will show you the left hand. Next, virtual and erect. I hope you clear about plane mirror. Now coming to some other notes. The curved surface of a shining spoon could be considered as a curved mirror. Mirrors whose reflecting surfaces are spherical, they are also called spherical mirrors. So in our daily basis, we are always behaving with some kind of instrument like spoon, a steel glass or anything, right? So spoon is considered to be one of the spherical mirror. Next, spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inwards, that is faces towards the center of the sphere, is called concave mirror. And the spherical mirrors whose reflecting surface is outwards, that is called convex mirror. Now let me tell you right now what is concave and convex mirror. So this is one of the schematic representation of concave and convex, but I will explain you in detail. Listen carefully. If you are talking about a sphere, let's say this is the sphere, clear? And I want to just break down this, okay? And there are 2 pieces has been coming out. One is like this and one is like this. If the inner side, if you are applying some ray of light and it will returning back into the same medium like this, if the inner side is the reflecting surface, this is the side, then this is called concave mirror. If the outer side is the reflecting surface, outer side, then this is called convex mirror. If the inner side is the reflecting surface, is called concave. If the outer side is the reflecting surface, this is called convex mirror. I hope this is clear. So that's all about the introduction part. I hope you enjoyed this session. So stay tuned for the upcoming classes. So I am giving you as a series of this particular chapter, not only this chapter, with all chapter of class 10th. I hope you like this, and the notes will be provided in the description of the link. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you.